What's up, Metaverse? It's me from the Asgard Meta Guild back with a new video. I'm your host Nodus, and today we'll be taking a look into Devikins, a scary but very cute play-to-earn RPG that's starting to launch this year. But before that, we do videos like this, as well as other features and guides for your favorite NFT games, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Be updated with new episodes and content. So are you ready to get spooked? Let's dive in. Devikins is a fun new collect and battle turn-based RPG that features cute and scary NFT characters. Just like many other RPG NFT games, Devikins features mechanics such as breeding, PvE, and PvP battles. However, in Devikins, your creatures start off as babies first, and you have to nurture them or let them grow before they can engage in other activities. This aspect of the game is similar to the highly popular Tamagotchi, where you take care of a digital pet. This expanded mechanic adds new layer of gameplay as well as monetization options in the game, which we will look later in the video. But first, let's meet the team. Devikins is developed by Moonlab Studio, a newly formed blockchain development company with locations in Canada, UK, and Brazil. Their CEO, Sergio Nunez Jr. boasts nearly 3 decades worth of programming and development exercise, with one of the highlight jobs being working as a gameplay engineer for Electronic Arts prior to his employment as CEO of Moonlab Studio. Sergio Nunez Jr. also teaches C++ programming at the Vancouver Film School, meaning that he's not just a leader, he's a teacher as well. Elaine Wool, the art director and responsible for the look and design of Devikins, creatures, and world, also has very extensive experience in gameplay development. Elaine's standout experience is with IUGO Mobile Entertainment, where she worked as a senior artist from July 2013 to July 2021, 8 years before making the switch to NFT games with Moonlab Studio. YUGO Mobile Entertainment is a well-established game development studio based in Canada with a portfolio that includes The Walking Dead: Road to Survival, Shadow of War, the mobile game, and PvP Pets Battle Royale. To take care of their back end, which involves server and a lot of programming, Moonlab Studio has Douglas Piano, the lead engineer software. Just like the rest of the mentioned Moonlab team members, Douglas has extensive experience in his field, working mainly as a full-stack developer for various software development companies and IT groups. Majority of Moonlab Studio major team members are all well experienced and have worked mainly in video game development and related fields. Their experience and knowledge is a major plus that will help them not just polish the game, but also plan out and introduce new content for players to enjoy and try to monetize. Speaking of monetization, what game elements let you monetize or earn with Devikins? As its core, Devikins is a turn-based RPG game with breeding, PvP, and PvE elements. In the game, players can collect characters known as Devikins, which can do battle and complete quests, but before that, they have to grow them first into full adults. Each Devikin start off as a baby and will need to be taken care of until they are big enough to go on quests or do battle. In case a player does not feel like their Devikin is up to their standard, they can let them go in the NFT marketplace where other players can purchase them. This is similar to what Axie Infinity does, only that the Devikins are still young when you put them up for NFT sale. The quality and value of each Devikin will be determined by their core features, namely genes, ancestry, personality, and behavior. Genes help determine visuals and face, Ancestry is for the skin tone. Personality helps determine how they interact with certain in-game mechanics, while affinity affects their combat potential. The result of mixing and matching these qualities will help in determining the Devikins value if a player puts them up on sale. Just like other play-to-earn games, a player's main source of income with Devikins is by doing PvE and PvP battles. Players will get to earn DVK or Devicoins by completing quests, doing scavenger missions, and participating in the weekly in-game league. So earning in Devikins is available for both breeders and even regular players, and you can earn Devicoins. But what are Devicoins? Devicoins or DVK is Devikins' native game token that players can earn in-game. It also serves as a main utility token that can be used for in-game transactions and purchases while playing Devikins. DVK is a finite value with only 10 billion in planned total supply, all of which will be unlocked over a certain period of time. As of the moment, only 3.6 billion DVK is in circulation and is distributed via private sales, initial minting events, investors, the development team, as well for staking rewards. It's worth noting that Devikins has no governance token, or at least nothing has been developed yet by the Moon Lab studio. This seems to be a new trend with new NFT games where governance token isn't launched or detailed in their white papers. This is a weird trend though, considering that for decentralized organizations, a governance token helps in giving power not just to the investors and the development team to vote or help decide the direction of the game. Governance token also help ensure that everyone's interest is in the long-term health and betterment of the game's economy, as even community members get to take part in key decisions like promoting token burn. Still, as the trend is very new, we are yet to see the long-term effect of this approach to NFT game economies and direction. Speaking of direction, let's talk about the game's roadmap. Devikin started its development back in the second quarter of 2021, and it still continues up until today. As of the moment, the biggest milestone in Devikin's development is the launch of the NFT marketplace, where players can now start purchasing their Devikins whether through starter packs or by choosing specific Devikins in the marketplace. As for gameplay though, many of the gameplay features are still in development. However, players can already try and do trading and breeding mechanics. This will allow players to start earning in Devikins even without playing it just yet, as they can sell their breeded Devikins in the NFT marketplace. Later this year, the Moon Lab Studio team plans to launch PvP and PvE gameplay mechanics, which means that players can actually start playing the game and earn Devikins. So, to sum it up, right now, it's a chance to jump early into Devikins and form their teams while they're still cheap. Quick note, transactions in Devikins require the use of the Clever Wallet and the Clever NFT Marketplace. Clever Wallet uses TRX or Tron for its gas fees, and the good thing is TRX is cheaper than other known gas fee tokens such as Ethereum, Matic, or even WETH. Again, early adopters, you might want to make the jump while it's still cheap. So is Devikin something that's worth looking at? Let's take a look at some current advantage and disadvantages. Strong team with great background in game development. The Moon Lab Studio is one of the most experienced game development teams for new play-to-earn projects that we have encountered so far. With decades worth of experience, it's fair to say that they know the market really well and also know their way around the challenges for developing a new game title. Great for early adopters. As Devikins is not fully launched yet, there is a big opportunity for early adopters to gain huge returns in their investment. Right now, a Devikin starter pack can be bought for as low as 8.5 US dollars or about 450 pesos. Since it's using the Tron network for each transaction, gas fees are very affordable for Devikins. This means that you don't need to burn more additional funds when doing purchases like buying your NFT characters or starter packs or trading them in the marketplace in the future. Now we're done with the advantages, let's talk about the disadvantages. Right now, everything that we know about Devikins is based on what is on their white paper, as the key mechanics of the game are still in development. We don't know yet how it would actually look like or what the actual mechanics are. While a lot of info pertains to the earning using Devikins, both the white paper and the roadmap is not detailed anything about possible burn and spending mechanisms for the earned Devicoins. While this might be added in the future, it would be nice to know as early as now so we can help assess the value of the coin and how it will circulate within the game's economy. So that's it! We hope you learned something new today about Devikins. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon to be updated with what's latest from Asgard Metaguild. We do features, reviews, tips, and more, so be sure to follow us. Until next time, see you in the metaverse.